Absolutely. Let's recap for our viewers what we've learned so far, ladies and gentlemen. Two youth jumped from the visitors gallery. They burst crackers. They sprayed something inside on the floor of the house. Yellow fumes came out and they were shouting slogans, but we are not aware of what slogans they were shouting inside Parliament. That is the big piece of breaking news that's coming in. Those visuals on your screen, these were two youth who jumped from the visitors gallery. There was a massive security breach. They burst crackers, they sprayed some yellow fumes, and they were shouting slogans, and we don't know what slogans they were shouting. Payal was speaking to the YSRCP MP over there. They were saying that there was such a racket inside the floor of the house that they were unaware of what they were shouting. But as you can see in those visuals, ladies and gentlemen, they are jumping across the tables. These are two youth who jumped from the visitors gallery. Remember, as my colleague Payal is also pointing out, a lot of vetting goes through when it comes to allowing people into the visitors gallery, but not just the fact that these two youth jumped from the visitors gallery. They were carrying firecrackers as well as sprays. They sprayed yellow fumes inside Parliament on the floor of the House, and they were shouting slogans. I'm joined by my colleague Anvit Srivastava, who's getting us more details when it comes to this major security breach inside Parliament. Anvit, over to you.
Yeah, see, the initial that we are getting from the police is the police are saying that the elements that have been used inside the parliament is said to be the color bomb that is usually used on Holi. This is what the police are saying. Those officers who are on spot, and they have conveyed it to senior officials that it has been found that these were color bombs that have been used inside the parliament. But the police are saying that they are still to verify whether it was only color bombs and what was the intention behind it. Because see, this police are saying that as far as initial investigation is concerned, they have only found color bombs here, which are usually used on Holi festival. But there are senior officials at spot. Some persons have also been detained, and police are trying to find out what are these bombs actually, whether or not, because it is also being said that a matchstick was used to fire them. So how did these things get inside? That will also come into the picture. But initial point is to find out if anyone has been, if any any injury has been sustained by anyone. First of all, then what was the object used? Police are saying that it could be in all possibility just the color bombs, and also police will rule out all other dangers that could be. And so the police force has been moved towards the parliament. The security men who were there on the cordon and also on the inside are at the spot right now. The spot is being inspected in detail, and police will come out with more details. But initial, the duty of the police would here be to cordon the entire area and to find out exactly what elements were used and whether or not any other person has sustained any injury. Eventually, a case will also be registered if need be, and if anything dangerous is found. Because even if it was a color bomb and a matchstick was used to light it, Explosive Act will be enforced here, and those who have been, those who have been detained, their roles will be further examined, and then initially the police action will be initiated, or the FIR, whatever legal action will be required, that will be done. But the police senior officers that are on the spot, they are telling right now that the primary focus is to find out if anyone has sustained injury, and what was these holy bombs that the police are saying that had been used inside the parliament, and how big is the security breach that has been done here.
Absolutely. Let's recap for our viewers. This is happening on the